Since June 2019, Des Moines Area Community College has been using the Learning and Study Strategies Inventory, or LASSI, to support students in improving their strategic learning skills. Learning is more than academic skills. It also involves your ability to persist, be confident in your knowledge, and maintain your studies effectively. This presentation will help you learn more about LASSI and how to use it to improve your learning strategies. LASSI is a non-cognitive questionnaire used to figure out which of your learning skills are strong or which ones could use support. You will be prompted with about 60 questions that feed into answers about your skill, will, and self-regulation habits. LASSI has a pre-test and post-test configuration, so you can retake it after you have worked on those areas and reevaluate your motivations. It will take about 10 to 20 minutes for you to take the questionnaire, and the results are available when you are finished. On LASSI, you will answer a variety of prompts, and the responses make up your LASSI scores. Consider how you would respond to the following prompt. To help me remember new principles we are learning in class, I practice applying them. The answer options appear with the question, and they include, not at all typical of me, would not mean that the statement would never describe you, but that it would be true of you only in rare instances. Not very typical of me means that the statement generally would not be true of you. Somewhat typical of me means that the statement would be true of you about half the time. Fairly typical of me means that the statement would generally be true of you. And very much typical of me would not mean that the statement would always describe you, but that it would be true of you most all the time. There are no right or wrong answers, as long as you are honest with yourself. When you complete LASSI, a results report is generated, and you should review the results. The graph on the screen offers a visual representation of what skills are strong or weak according to the 10 objectives measured. They correspond with the rest of the report, which displays your results for each category and the corresponding percentile score. On the right side of the table, descriptions of the skills are offered, and an advisor or instructor can help you interpret and improve your skills and greatest areas in need of support. Those discussions can also include actions and behaviors that help you address those areas in need. What do the scores mean? First, you will want to pay attention to where they fall on the chart and in the Interpreting Your LASSI Scores table. If several of your scores are at or below the 50th percentile, then those are areas on which you should work. It means you should plan to visit advising your instructors, the Academic Achievement Center, and other helpful mentors to help you address those areas. Classes such as the College Experience and Study Strategies are good classes to take to learn more about study habits needed in college. You could take a reading or writing class before or during Composition 1 to strengthen your reading and writing skills, especially if you have scored under 50 on information processing, selecting main idea, or test strategies, because making sure you understand and can recall what you have read is important to nearly every class you take in college. If your scores are between the 50th and 75th percentile, you could still benefit from the services mentioned. And if you are above the 75th percentile on most items, then you likely will be fine in college, although we can all benefit from the services mentioned. The LASSI scores at the bottom of the chart fit into the categories of skill, will, and self-regulation. Skill includes information processing, selecting main ideas, and testing strategies. You can learn strategies to help you improve your reading, summarization, and testing skills. Will includes anxiety, attitude, and motivation. You could work on managing your emotions and coping skills, as well as motivation to keep you on track in your degree. Finally, self-regulation includes concentration, self-testing, time management, and using academic resources. You can learn how to improve and test your focus skills to retain information while reading, writing, and studying. And time management and goal setting relate to multiple areas of these scales. We have plenty of people here at DMACC who would love to help you develop these areas. When you are finished, you should keep and use your results for yourself, to reflect, research, and improve, with an advisor or an Academic Achievement Center instructor to interpret the results and work on skills, and in a class if the instructor had you complete it for an assignment. Thank you for listening. A couple of resources that helped us create the advice in this presentation are cited on the screen. If you are a DMAC student, please click the Lassie login link and enter your DMAC username and password. You will be taken to the Lassie screen where you will enter the school code and the Lassie username and password. Relax, take your time. Most of all, be honest with yourself and your answers. That will help you and DMAC staff plan your path through college. For more information about Lassie, visit the Testing Center at www.dmac.edu/testing center.